Okay, so this is shelf number 1. And then over here, we have shelf number 2. A couple of boxes down at the bottom there from my 2 Naruto box sets. So we'll start with shelf number 1. First off, I have Attack on Titan. I have volumes 1 through 12. As you can see right now, I'm missing 8 and 9. Those have been lent out to a friend. I have lots of volumes that have been lent out to friends, so you'll notice that as we go through. And then Levi is my favorite character, or one of them, in Attack on Titan, so I had to get the 2 No Regrets books, which explain his backstory. Next up is A Certain Magical Index, and I started watching the anime for this and I really liked it, so I figured I'd pick up the manga. And it's also related to the Scientific Railgun series that I have next. I think I'm probably just going to continue collecting the Index series right now, and eventually I will get around to collecting the Railgun one, but I'm just going to focus on Index for the time being. Up next is Berserk. I know a lot of people say that Berserk is amazing, and I'm sure it is, but I don't think I'm going to collect any more volumes. It's so hard to find, and it's about $20 a book here in Canada, which is kind of crazy, so I don't think that it's something that I'm going to continue collecting. Then I have Blackbird, volumes 1 to 18. That's a complete series. It's pretty good. I definitely have other series that I like more in my collection, but I'm glad to have this one completed. Then I have Claylord, volumes 1 to 3. It's a cute little series, nothing too serious, but I liked it. And then Deadman Wonderland, 1 through 5. And then 6 to 13. Again, I'm missing 9 and 10. Those have just been lent out to a friend. Then I have Deers, volumes 1 and 2. Those weren't that great. There's 6 more in the series. I think it goes to 8, but it's by Tokyo Pop, so I don't think I'll be getting them. Then I have the first floor black editions of Death Note. I don't know if you can see it there, but I'm currently reading volume number 4. I've read it before, so I'm taking my time with picking those up. I'm just kind of rereading them as I get them. And then I have Devil Survivor 1 through 7. I haven't really seen anyone have this series, which is a bit of a shame. I like it. I think it's pretty good. It's based off a computer game or a console game. I'm not exactly sure. It just says it's based off a popular game. But I think it's pretty good. It has a good storyline, so I'm not sure why people don't have that one. And then I have Fruits Basket 1 through 7. And 8 through to 17. I'm buying them used. It's actually cheaper for me to buy them that way than to get the big collector's editions that they're coming out with right now. And since I'm a poor university student, it's kind of easier for me to go with the cheaper option. Speaking of cheaper, I have the omnibuses for Full Metal Alchemist. I'm missing the first one because, again, a friend has that. But I do have volumes 1 to 27. I do regret buying them in the omnibus editions. The paper quality is pretty awful, but I don't think I will be rebuying them in the singles just because I don't want to spend the money. Then I have Dot Hack, volumes 1 to 3. It was a cute little series, again from Tokyo Pop, so I don't think it's really available anymore, but if you find it at like a used bookstore or something for cheap, it is a good series to pick up. And then I have Inukami, Omnibus 1 and 2. This was okay. I wouldn't recommend anyone else spending their money on it. It wasn't anything great. And then Hot Gimmick, Viz Big Editions 1 and 2. And then number 3. Again, this was okay. There's still another Viz Big volume left, number 4, to complete it. And I'm not really in any rush to do that. It's okay, but there's other things that I want to buy right now. And then Kamichima Karen, volumes 1 through 7. This is a complete series. This was my favorite mangaka from when I first started collecting manga, so I had to pick that up. I think it's really cute. I mean, it's nothing too crazy, but I think the The art style is really cute, and I really like it. And the stories are also really good. And then I have the first 2 box sets of Naruto, like I said before, so that's volumes 1 through to 48. And I mean, it's Naruto. Everyone knows Naruto. It's awesome. So I still have 1 more box set to complete the series, and hopefully I can do that soon, because I've never read up to volume 72. I want to know what happens. And then I have the first 5 omnibuses of Negima. And then we'll go over to our other shelf. Okay, so on shelf number 2, I have the next 4 volume or omnibus editions of Negima. And then for some reason they didn't go any further past Omnibus 9. So to complete the series, I had to get the last 10 volumes in singles, which, I don't know, just having omnibuses and then switching to singles doesn't look too great to me, and it kind of bothers me, but I have to have the last 10 volumes, so that was how I had to do it. Next up is Nichijou. I didn't really like this that much. A lot of people hyped it up and said it was similar to Yotsuba, and I didn't really find that, so reading it was a bit of a letdown for me. So I don't think I'm going to get the rest of them, just because I'd rather buy Yotsuba. Then I have Noragami, volumes 1 to 10, and 6 to 9 are currently lent out to a friend. But this is also a really good series. I'm not caught up to what they have out right now, but I definitely plan on doing so. And then One Punch Man, 1 and 2, and then 3 to 8. I love One Punch Man. I started watching the anime, and then I bought the manga. I was so excited when volume 8 came out, because it finally gets past what they have in the anime, and I love the series. It's awesome. Then I have the complete collection of Orange, Omnibus 1 and 2. And this was a really good series. It was really cute. I bought Omnibus number 1 and read it within a day, and then had to go back out the next day and get number 2 because I needed to know how it ended. It was so good. Pita 10 is by the same mangaka that did Kamichama Karen, so again I had to buy that. It's out of print because it's Tokyo Pop, which is such a shame, but if you find it anywhere for a good price, pick it up. It's cute. And then Platinum End by the same authors that did Death Note. It was okay. I don't know, again, there was a lot of hype about it. I mean, it's only 1 volume, so I can't really say how good this series is overall right now, but hopefully it picks up a little bit. I don't know, it seemed kind of slow for the first volume. And then I have Soul Eater, volumes 1 through to 25. And yes, a friend has 8 volumes of that. That's why there's a big chunk missing in the middle. I love Soul Eater. I don't see a lot of people with the full collection, which is kind of a shame. I did watch the anime and it was kind of sucky, so maybe that's influencing people from buying the manga. And the manga is definitely much better, so pick it up. It's good. And then Soul Eater Not, volumes 1 to 5. It's like a cute little spin-off of Soul Eater. If you haven't guessed, I love cute stories, so this was something I had to get, because, I mean, I like Soul Eater, I love cute, so this is great. And then State Lunatic High School is another Tokyo Pop one. It's just a little 2-volume series, that's all that there is, and it's cute. I don't know, it's about demons and going to high school. It was kind of funny. I liked it a lot. And then Tokyo Ghoul, volumes 1 to 7. I love Tokyo Ghoul. Not much to say about it. I think everyone knows what Tokyo Ghoul is. It's awesome. Then Yotsuba, volume 1. I have 2 to volume 8. But again, a friend has that. I think between all of my friends, I have about 30 volumes that I'm missing from my collection. So there's big gaps. Oh well. And last row, I have Zelda Hyrule Historia. I know it's not really a manga, but there is a little manga chapter at the very back and kind of fits with my Zelda manga, so this is where it is. And then for my Zelda manga, I have the Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. Those are my 2 favorite Zelda games. For some reason, I just love the console games versus handheld. I just like to have a bigger screen, and I don't know, I find the stories are much more engaging that way. So yeah, love Zelda, love the console games, can't wait for Breath of the Wild. And then last but not least, I have Zero's Familiar, Omnibuses 1, 2, and 3, which is volumes 1 to 7, and then I have kind of like the sequel to that, Zero's Familiar Chevalier, volumes 1 through 4, and that's a complete series. So I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching. This is my first YouTube video, but I'm hoping to make more videos on my monthly manga pickups. So please feel free to let me know in the comments below if you have any suggestions for future videos you would like to see, or obviously if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave that below too. So just thanks again for watching, and I hope you have a great day.